You need a scholarly book for your paper, but searching the library catalog gives you thousands of results. How do you find the right one and make sure it's scholarly?
Hi, I'm Abe Nemon, and this video is all about finding scholarly books. We'll talk about how to search the H.C. Hofheimer II Library catalog, how to find books from scholarly publishers, and how to access those books online or as a physical copy up here in the stacks.
To get into the library catalog, you can enter any keyword into the search bar on the main library homepage. The library catalog is a great place to find books on your topic, including books that aren't even at our library but are at any of the thousands of libraries worldwide that are searchable in WorldCat Discovery, the underlying platform the library catalog is built on, run by a company based in Dublin, Ohio called OCLC. A basic search in WorldCat can pull up a bewildering number of results. But to get more precise results for our topic, it can help to build a search string, a combination of keywords, Boolean operators, and search codes that tell the catalog exactly what you're looking for. Here's an example of a search string: climate change and PB: Cambridge University Press, with Cambridge University Press in quotation marks to search for the entire search string. The AND ensures we only see books that mention both climate change and have Cambridge University Press as the publisher. As we saw in our last video, Boolean operators help refine your results. AND narrows your search, while OR expands it by including synonyms. But sometimes we need to control the way the database reads our search. In WorldCat Discovery, parentheses act like parentheses in math. They tell the system to search for climate change or global warming first before combining those results with books from Oxford University Press. We can also apply limiters to bring down the number of results. Just like in databases like Academic Search Complete, limiters appear on the left-hand side of the page. Selecting Virginia Wesleyan University under Held by Library will show books and other materials that you can immediately access in print or as an ebook, rather than all of the ones in the OCLC system, including those available from other libraries through an interlibrary loan. Clicking the limiter for books will limit our results to books, and clicking print will limit the results to books which we have a physical copy of in the stacks. If you select ebooks, you will be able to click into and read copies of those online. You can also adjust the date range, or click the last 5 years limiter to get only recent publications, or change the sort from library, which by default puts results at our library at the top, to date, newest first, which puts the most recent published books at the top. You can also check the Retain Filters box near the top of the search results to keep your filters active across new searches. This saves time when you're refining results or trying different keyword combinations. To figure out if a book is a scholarly book, the best bet is to check the publisher information in the catalog record. Books from university presses like Oxford University Press or University of Virginia Press are almost always scholarly. But remember that not all scholarly publishers have university in their name. Well-known academic presses like Routledge, Springer, and Sage also publish research-based books, and you can ask your professor or a librarian if you have doubts about whether a particular book or publisher is scholarly. Once we find a book in the catalog that we want, the next step is to access it. If the book is a print book, its catalog record will have an LC call number, which acts like its physical address on the shelf. Let's take a trip up to the stacks to find this book.
So some things to know about LC call numbers. The Library of Congress classification system organizes books by subject. If you're researching climate policy, look in the Q section for science, where you'll find books about climate policy, more specifically clustered in a particular call number range in QC related to meteorology and climatology. If you were studying the social sciences, you might find yourself in section H. Or if you were studying languages and literature, you might find yourself in section P, which runs all the way down this way. To find a book once you've gotten the call number, you should go up into the stacks. Books that are K through Z will be located on this side of the stacks, and then books that are A through J will be located on the other side. Once you know which side of the library you're looking for, look at the ends of the stacks where you'll see signs that have up to 2 letters with the call numbers. So PS, PS, PS. We're looking for our section on climate policy, so we're going all the way to section QC. And we go into the stacks and start looking at the numbers on the ends of the books. And lo and behold, we find the exact book that we were looking for. One other superficial way to know that a book is scholarly books tend to have citations in the form of footnotes or endnotes, because one of the hallmarks of scholarly research is giving other people credit and engaging with the work of others. Many scholarly books also have an index, which can be helpful for finding exactly the part of the book that you need.
If you're a VWU Global Campus student and you see a print book that we have, you can arrange to have it sent to you. Just be aware, you will need to pay the return postage fee when you send it back. You can also have books from other libraries sent to you through interlibrary loan, which we'll talk about in more detail in another video.
Now you know how to find scholarly books, whether in print or online. If you ever need help, ask a librarian. We're here to help you.